Hello everyone, and welcome to Datafest at U of T. We are Team KZNS of members Kevin Fu, Zoya Huang, Nyan Saxana, and myself, Stephen Shannon. We're very excited to share our project on COVID-19 and crime data. COVID-19 and the lockdown has altered many aspects of the current socioeconomic structure. It's changed how we work and how we conduct business. However, it's also been a time of great stress for those who are dependent on employment from a now closed business or a shutdown service. With quarantines, lockdowns, and self-isolation ordered by many cities and governments across the world, we wanted to explore the potential impacts of COVID-19 on crime and whether such impacts exist. Our guiding question throughout this project is as follows. Does COVID-19 and the lockdown have an impact on crime? And if so, how? To answer this question, we needed data about COVID-19 and police data. We started with COVID-19 data from Massachusetts and crime data from the city of Boston to begin exploring. Police data is updated very frequently, and when viewed as a time series allows for a clear separation of data from pre- and post-lockdown. Because of this clear distinction, we quickly determined that there had been a change in post-lockdown data as opposed to the trend in previous years. The next question to ask was, is this change related to COVID-19? And the answer was yes. We found that the changes in the post-lockdown crime data may be correlated to COVID-19. After completing analysis on the city of Boston, we decided to go one step further and to analyze COVID-19 and police data for several different cities to see if the observed patterns still held true. Back to our original question, does COVID-19 and the lockdown have an impact on crimes? The answer is yes. However, in what way depends on the city and the crime. A common pattern we'd observed across many cities was a general decrease in most crimes in the month of April. In particular, aggressive crimes like assault and battery had decreased compared to previous years. Additionally, many theft cases such as robbery, theft from a motor vehicle had decreased in many cities except in LA, where more vehicles were stolen, and in Seattle, where burglary greatly increased. In addition to a one-time shock in mid-March, we also studied the correlation between COVID-19 and crime across time. For example, how having one COVID-19 patient will see more or less of a certain crime, or vice versa in the next few days. For example, we see vandalism having a negative impact on COVID-19 in the short term. But in Chicago, one new COVID-19 case was correlated with a slight increase in criminal damage cases. COVID-19 is only one predictor of many for the amount of a specific crime in one city. We see that in Seattle, burglaries had greatly increased in April, while in Los Angeles, burglaries had remained within the trend of previous years, demonstrating that each city is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all COVID model for every crime. Additionally, the Black Lives Matter protest stemming from the death of George Floyd has greatly increased certain crimes in certain cities. In order to preserve the integrity of our models, we had to stop our analysis after May 30th of 2020. In order to capture the wide variety of changes in crime for each city, we created a dashboard with a page for each city and its top 5 crimes. Knowing now that COVID-19 has had an impact on crime, this leads to further questions such as, are police departments adapting to the change in the crime dynamic? And are police departments doing enough to address these changes? We hope you enjoyed our presentation as much as we enjoyed putting it together. From everybody on Team KZNS, thank you.